on the Choctaw-Chickasaw Nation border, so we ranch in both nations, the Choctaw and Chickasaw Nation, and our county seat is the capital of the Chickasaw Nation.
Do you have Indian in your blood?
We do have Indian heritage on both Choctaw and Chickasaw. Our Indian roots we were plantation owners in Georgia. When Andrew Jackson swapped around and took our land away, we moved to Oklahoma.
And did you ever work in the casinos?
No, never even been in one.
Never been in a casino?
Never been.
Your family owns the place, right?
Yeah, I'm waiting for a royalty check. That all happened after I moved to Texas, so okay. It's a Johnny-come-lately story. They just had bingo when I was there, so we still call it Choctaw bingo. So.
Choctaw bingo. Talk to me about your wife. Where'd you meet her?
We met online, just like all country kids do. She was a corporate professional as well at the time, and we both just had a heart for God, and that showed through in what she was looking for, and it was God just put us together. We were both about to get out of the online dating deal just because of the people that come your way. Saying the brighter the light, the bigger the bug. So online dating's a pretty bright light. It's a pretty big bug.
Y'all had a baby 3 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Congratulations. Cheers. That's great. Boy, girl?
Boy. It's our third boy. We're on a streak of boys.
Everybody's home. Everybody's
awesome. Yeah.
Fat and happy.
Never left home.
Had them at home.
Yeah.
Wow. By design?
It seems to be the way women had babies that's the way, let me put it this way, a third of the children born in the world are born at home.
Believe that.
Another third are not born in hospitals.
Okay.
And then there's America, where we have them in hospitals. We're the only country in the world that predominantly has all of our children in hospitals. I moved to Texas and was working various corporate jobs in agricultural equipment, construction equipment, TxDOT right-of-way, pipeline right-of-way work, and got out of that. So when I met my wife, it changed the way I was eating. My wife came over to my house when we were dating. We started seriously dating, came over, and I'm out working in the yard, and I come back in, and she has a trash can pulled up into my pantry and is throwing away all my food, quote-unquote food. And I said, "What are you doing? You're throwing away all my food." She said, "That's not food. If you can't pronounce it, it's not food." She was just, she cleaned out my pantry and started changing the way I looked at food. So you pair that with my experience of working for a chemical company in college, selling agricultural chemicals, having some knowledge of the inner workings of how things worked, and questioning the system that brings us. What we realized was that we had shifted so far into a corporate production model on our food system that we got away from my roots, which my roots was small production agriculture produced by people like my granddad. This country has demanded cheap, nutrient-void food. We say at Local Yokel, we are an education outreach, and we try to sell enough stuff to keep the doors open. We're in the education business of educating people about what is a better food to go in your body, what is a better food to be produced from a farmer standpoint, and what makes sense. So we host classes. We speak to every group that will listen to us speak, from the kids at the elementary school to civic groups, or we get asked to speak to a lot of different groups about what it is we do, about what can make a difference.
You made it sound like you're this Oklahoma country boy that worked the farms, grew the peanuts, left the family business, went into corporate America, did that thing, and then you met a woman that completely changed your life. Are you drinking Kool-Aid here?
I'm drinking coffee. She doesn't want me to drink as much of it. So yeah.
I mean, seriously. I mean, was none of this part of your life until your wife came into it?
It was. The scales came off. We started here in McKinney, Square Burger, Patina Green. We go south 2 rows and out, White Rock Lake area. We have Good to Go Taco and Good Friend Burger Bar in Ville Avenue. We have Green Grocer, who's a retail grocer who's selling our meats out of their counters there. We have Sundown at the Granada. We have The Grape. So we go on further into downtown at the Omni Hotel. They have a Texas-themed restaurant called Texas Spice, Oak Cliff area, where we have Eno's Pizza. We have the top chef in probably Texas, one of the top chefs in Texas, David Uger at Lucia, the Design District, and probably the hottest chef on the market right now, Matt McAllister at FT33, premier steakhouse in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, which is Albernays, with the Consilient Group. And the Consilient Group, we're providing meats that are going into Hibiscus, Oddfellows, Fireside Pies, the Jewel Hotel.
It's a very important question.
All right.
No prejudice allowed. It doesn't have to be born here.
Okay.
Where's the best steak you ever
I
had?
tell you what, the Albernays does such a wonderful job. It's such an atmosphere. So I can produce you the same cut of meat, grilled over mesquite right here on this portico. We do that every Saturday, and it will be one of the best steaks you've ever eaten. What takes it to the next level is the finishing touches. So if you go to Albernays and you have their Hellenaise, or their Hollandaise, it's their house-made, their secret recipe that they garnish the steak with, combined with that ambiance and the service where you set your glass down and you don't know how, but it magically filled itself, and that takes things to the next level.
Do you eat for free everywhere you go?
We are very blessed and well taken care of, if not free, heavily discounted by our friends.
Excellent.
We're
Take
very
me to dinner
fortunate.
sometime. If you think you have a story to tell, send me an email. But I have to tell you up front, it better be good.